Alright, hey guys, so first before I get into this video, I wanted to give kind of like life updates. So the reason there was no video last Wednesday was because I was super sick. I'm just getting 100% better as we speak. I'm sorry I missed last Wednesday, but this Wednesday is gonna be amazing. So just hold on. Also, I've been crazy. The reason this is up so late is because I started a new job today. I do still work at Victoria's Secret, but I got another job up while I'm at school. So I'm not really going to get into that right now, but maybe there'll be videos about that eventually. I don't know. And now, for today's video, I am going to be getting into Pretty Little Liars theories. I have been obsessed with Pretty Little Liars for the past 7 years. Like, I have been watching it since day one. But since the new season is coming up just a month away, I thought that I would tell you guys what I think is going to happen in the last season of the entire series. Also, spoiler alert, I am going to be discussing things that happened up until this last episode from the last season. So if you haven't watched all the way, like if you aren't currently updated, I would stop watching. So starting with who I think Goober A is. I am so torn about this. I 100% believe that it has to do with the Hastings family. Now, the Hastings family is so messed up in my opinion. I 100% think it's either Melissa or Spencer has a twin. Those are my two main theories. The reason I think it's Melissa is because there's just so many things that point at her, but at the same time, we all know that nothing's ever out in the open. The reason I think Spencer has a twin is because Spencer had those crazy mood changes way back, and that would only be described for her not remembering anything. Yeah, you can blame it on drugs or whatever, but I think it has to do with a twin theory. There's been so many crazy family stuff going on right now. Now we know Mary Drake is her mom. She's not even 100% a Hastings. Mary Drake is her mom. I'm assuming Peter Hastings is her dad. They haven't said anything about that. Who knows who else is related to who at this point? It's crazy. Spencer is one of the girls who was in Radley. If you notice in a pattern, every single person who has either been A or someone related to A has been in Radley. Back in episode 1 of season 3, the girls have a sleepover and Emily gets drugged off I don't know what. Spencer would have been the only person that could have drugged her because Spencer had her flask at one point in the episode. I'm gonna find a picture to insert. Also, Spencer was the first one to find out that Emily was gone, and it would just make sense. Now I'm saying Spencer because we don't know her twin's name or if there is a twin, but either way, if it's Spencer or her twin, I'm just calling it Spencer. But I mean, I don't know. The thing with me is, if it is a twin, then, where is the real Spencer when all this is happening? If Spencer does have a twin, then what? The real Spencer just, disappears for days? That's what doesn't really make sense to me, but I could totally see it actually being Spencer, because Marlene King has said that Goober A is, the smartest of all A's, the smartest out of all of them, and Spencer is the smartest girl. That's always been a known thing in Pretty Little Liars. A lot of people constantly say Mona is Goober A, but I feel that would just be so anticlimactic. If Mona would be Goober A, there would have to be some sort of family thing. She'd have to be related to someone, or she would have to be someone's twin. There's no way it's just Mona, because Mona was already revealed as A long time ago. Mona was the original A, and then now we're literally 5 years into this and we still don't know who A is. But I don't know, I just have a feeling that there's no way it could be Mona. They wouldn't do that. Marlene wouldn't do that. So kind of moving away from A talk for a bit, Ezra and Aria. This broke my damn heart. I love Ezra and Aria so much. I literally cried when they got engaged. cried. And the fact that Nicole is alive now, and when Aria saw that on the TV, it broke my heart. I don't know. I have a feeling that Ezra is going to end up with Nicole, but like that would just make me so upset. Like, but at the same time, it's kind of like reality. Like, obviously, not all 3 sets of, you know, couples that were together in high school would be getting married in real life. Like, it's just not realistic. So I feel like this is kind of making it more of a reality, like that they wouldn't be getting married. And I know there will be a wedding. They've mentioned that there will be a wedding. But I have a feeling it's Hannah and Caleb, not Ezra and Aria. I said Ezra and Aria. Ezra and Aria, I don't know. And also now with Toby, I read online that Toby's alive, but his what's her name? Yvonne. Yvonne is her name. Yvonne apparently is dead and Toby is still alive. And I think Spencer and Toby will end up together, like in the way end, like at the end. But I don't know. Another theory is that Mary Drake's 3rd kid is AD. Like the 3rd kid in this trilogy, apparently she had multiple kids, is AD. And that would make sense because we don't know who this 3rd kid is yet. And I feel like they would be mad at this point that, like, you know, Charlotte was back on whatever. Charlotte was back. Spencer now found out that Mary's her mother, and like this kid would be mad, like no one knows about me yet. And like if they're that crazy, then that would give them like a modem to do all of this. I also saw online that there's a theory that Mary was the Hastings surrogate, and that's why all of this. But I don't know. I don't believe that. I just think that she's literally Spencer's mom, and like I don't think she was anyone's surrogate. But, like, I don't know. This show has me confused. Now, of course, we cannot forget about Noel or Lucas. Like, they are always so sketchy to me. Oh, and Jenna. Can't forget about Jenna. Like, what is she doing? This is why I can't with this show. Like, this is why I literally debated on making this video. Because I feel like there's so much I can talk about. And I'm not about to make this video, like, 20 minutes long. So maybe there'll be a part 2. But anyway. Noel sketches me out endlessly. Remember when Grimwald, whatever her name is, old lady, when she's talking to Hannah and she's like, danger is near you, and then her nose starts bleeding really bad and Noel is right there. Like, I feel like that's such a sign, but then at the same time, I feel like Marlene would never give us a sign that big. But at the same time, I just heard something and it creeped me out. Marlene does the littlest things. Like, literally, there could be like a poster in the back that has to do with everything. Like, there has to be the little things. Like, people wear certain colors for certain reasons. Like, that's how intricate Pretty Little Liars is. Like, that's how in-depth it is. Every little thing matters. So I don't know. Like, there's nothing done in Pretty Little Liars that isn't for a reason. Noel is just always up there for me. Like, Noel creeps me out endlessly. There's also Lucas. Lucas really creeps me out. He had, like, all those buildings, and, like, he was buying warehouses. That's really weird to me. I feel like he somehow has a tie to, like, the dollhouse, which could be with Noel, because Noel, remember, was in the dollhouse in that video. But for some reason, I feel like Lucas, I don't know, Lucas just creeps me out. Noel is just so sketchy. Jenna, I feel like they wouldn't make her anything, because, like, at this point, like, Jenna has been overplayed so much, and I feel like she's so characterized as a villain that they wouldn't make her A or anything. Like, in the end, she would be the victim. Like, you know, I just feel like they wouldn't end up making her a villain just because, like, we would all think she was, you know? Marlene is not going to do anything that we're anticipating. Like, she's not going to do anything that we've already guessed. I think she said that she saw one tweet one time that was correct. Whoever that person is, you are a genius. Like, you need to go to Harvard. Like, if you got this right, like, this is some insane puzzle. Like, I have sat in my bed and watched theory videos for hours and still been confused. I don't know. Like, there's so much. I feel like there's so many holes in the plot, too. Like, I could watch from episode 1 and go all the way through, and it wouldn't even make 100% sense because A changed so much. Like, A wasn't known by the writers in season 1. It was Mona, but the person who's Goober A wasn't decided in season 1, so it wouldn't even add up. But I'm going to leave you guys with those theories. If you have any more, make sure to comment them down below. I will be going through your comments. I am obsessed with this show, so I want to see what you guys think. And let's talk about some Pretty Little Liars. When this season comes back in about a month, I will be making a new video about what I thought about the season opener, you know, the premiere. That's what it's called, the premiere. I will be making a video about what I thought about the premiere, as well as more theories that I have. And then I thought about doing a live stream while watching the finale, the series finale. So let me know what you guys think about that. Last time I recorded my reaction to the finale when Cece was revealed, or Charlotte, and that like kind of went viral. I'm gonna put that in if I can find it.
Turn around. Turn around. It's gonna go commercial. No. No.
Wait a minute. Is that Cece?
Yes. Did anyone guess Cece? Because I didn't.
That's dumb. So you hate.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I'm so sorry I missed last Wednesday. I promise I won't get sick again. And I leave in 2 days for spring break. So I'm going to be vlogging. My birthday is next Wednesday. So I will be vlogging, uploading those. I will most likely have a video up on my birthday. I hope to you know, post about my birthday and everything like that. Also, today is International Women's Day, so that is why, I don't know if you guys can see, I have my girl power. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next Wednesday on my birthday for a new video. Bye.